Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Ooh, I need to clear up the energy here. I tried so hard to start channeling this, and all of a sudden it was a sort of Ooh, well, whatever it is that the universe is trying to contact you about, you have a lot of external influences going on around you. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Sacred Symbols Oracle deck. I want to get an idea of what your intuition is trying to, I'm hearing, warn you about at this time. Past life. Oh, God. Like, this is exactly what it is that I've been tuned into. There's some kind of past life. I'm hearing awakening, but it's sort of manifested as some kind of crisis going on in your reality. This could be happening to you personally, or you could be observing this in others around you. Full moon. I feel as though this doesn't have to do with a specific full moon. Whenever we come across full moon energies, it's about things coming up to manifest. This could be a 2-week cycle. This could also be a 6-month cycle. Some weird cases, I'm hearing a 33-month cycle. So there's something that's going on that you need to look at the short term, the medium term, and also the big picture of what's going on around you. What do we have? We got the card of power. And there's a lie within here that's making you think that you should feel disempowered. But I really feel like these are some negative energies around you that's making you second guess what it is that you truly know, especially when it comes to you and how you understand your past life. And we also have lucky. Oh. Whoa. How do I phrase this? Like, first of all, this plus this is being revealed to equal this. There's actually some simple math you're being asked to look into. Because if you can overcome and understand and get a higher perspective of all the chaos that's going on around you, you are going to be able to manifest something, and you're going to look like you were so lucky, and you have people around you that is going to accuse you of taking advantage of a bad situation. First of all, that is a lie. So if this sounds like your situation, you are more than welcome to stick around. If you haven't met yet, my name is High Priestess Berries, psychic, medium, and divine channeler, hoping to bring you a message. Now, always remember, my messages are candid, unscripted, but they're also timeless, so please tap into your instincts, listen to your intuition. If there's anything that I talk about that doesn't make any sense, totally fine, do not worry about it. That message may not be for you. But if it does resonate, please let me know by liking and sharing your experience in the comments below. You know, despite me trying to start this reading and then having to reset it all over again, I really am overwhelmed because I'm suddenly getting dumped with a lot of spiritual downloads. So there's a whoa horsey joke somewhere in here, but in this energy, it's going to be so important to stop. Look both ways before you cross the street. So, okay, I don't know. I want to talk to you like you're a little 3-year-old kid. We're at daycare. All right, kiddo. All right, we got to the street. Let's look to the past. Let's look to the future. Are the roads clear? Okay, now we can move forward. God damn. 9 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. It's going to be so important at this time. You work on your sense of neuroregulation before you move forward. Because with the 10 of Pentacles, there are so many energies going on around you that might make you second guess that you're not worthy of the long term. You're not worthy of your abundance, or if you don't do it their way, all is lost, or if you don't go along with their hysteria, you're being selfish. Like, there's so many things going on in your past, and people, not you, there are other external energies that are projecting into the future. But this is that past life karma. Something happened to you, whether that is from childhood, something that happened to you in a past incarnation, where it's remanifesting again. And, you know, as King Solomon wrote in the Bible, you know, nothing is new under the sun. All things in life are a repeated pattern, and this is your power to recognize the repeated pattern and not to give in to despair. You're going to be able to thrive, because that's, I just noticed, 46, 47. You are taking healthy steps forward in your journey. There we go. 6 of Swords, 5 of Swords. It's kind of simple. I'm just going to cross the street because I know it's safe. Well, go away if you're trying to tell me otherwise. You're not being arrogant about what's going on, but there's a need for you to identify thoughts that are making you feel less than, making you feel disempowered, unsafe, selfish. Like, that is the key word that I keep picking up today. Yes, I did cut. Wow. So confused. We're going to be asking what the fuck do you think is going on? What the fuck is actually going on? We're going to have a look at your past, present, and future circumstances to really help you understand what kind of timeline you are on. We'll get some guidance by figuring out what it is the universe thinks you should release, where it is that you can focus, and we'll also get some hidden energy to see what we can see that nobody else is able to tune into. Like, again, you have there's an insider trading joke, and that's sort of like, before something goes public legally, you're if you know what insider trading is, I apologize. This is a really terrible explanation of it, but it's basically buying and selling stock markets stuff in order to get an advantage on something. And if you do anything based on knowledge that wasn't made publicly, that's illegal. Like, it's whatever happened to Martha Stewart years ago. She got in trouble for doing that. Some people are going to accuse you for using your gifts in order to benefit yourself. And that's their karma that's coming up to the surface. And that's something that they need to resolve. Yeah, we got Ace of Pentacles. This showed up in the exact same spot yesterday. The Lovers. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so, I have a teeny tiny collective. You guys have a huge benefit, a huge advantage of what's going on right now. You guys are entering into a timeline where you're going to be able to start meeting the right people. The people that are making you believe that you are a karmic, selfish little bitch for utilizing your gifts for good, utilizing your gifts for money. It's selfish for you to make money to be a healer. It's selfish for you just to make money in general. It's selfish to ask for money. Like, whatever this bleh kind of lie is, you're being encouraged to really let go of your own past, let go of this community, whether this is a negative mindset that you have adopted over the years because that's what your family taught you, or if you have somebody within your energy, or this could be societal. There are a lot of people who are in pain, who are scared that they're going to lose everything. But there's always some point in the world where a group of people will feel that way. And chances are you just kind of found yourself in the middle of it. But something is trying to be revealed to you. We do have the card of veiled underneath there. Oh man, I have to apologize. Like, I've heard that apparently in California, there's a lot of O2, ozone, and it's really interfering with my ability to channel because it impacts your throat and wow, impacts the throat chakra. Damn. So there could be some physical things going on with your environment, and it just means slow down. Again, just belittling you like you're a little 3-year-old who doesn't know any better. Look to the past and look to the future before you cross the street. What's going on in the past? Okay, we got the 2 swords. I don't know. But that's how it was in the past. Okay, not all of this is you. I am being a little bit melodramatic. Why? Because it's fun. I think a lot of you guys are opening up your spiritual gifts to mediumship, and being a medium can be a little bit difficult because mediums, the ability to channel other energies, guess what? That's a gift. It's called acting. But a lot of this is in your mind. And I think some people have accused you of acting as though you're better than them, or acting as though you're getting off by being withholding. This is a projection. And it's going to be very important for you because right now, I really feel like you're a little bit worried about being an asshole. So let's have a look at this 2 of Swords. Where do I want to go and clarify? Okay, we're going to go for the Wild Unknown, although the Kawaii deck is kind of okay. I don't bring this deck out very often unless I'm picking up like some really fucking childish energy. We're just going to use it to clarify the 2 of Swords, but we got 9 of Swords at the base. We're going to, I'm in nanny mode, and I think you should be in nanny mode too. This is not your energy. And I just got chills all of a sudden. This is someone who can't make a decision unless they have parental approval, and this is extra obnoxious if this is somebody that you have observed and sort of like you're in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, and you still need your parents' permission to do the basics of life. It's a very infantile sort of energy, but this is somebody you knew from the past. Like there's a loop going on in here. This is a bit of a feedback loop the universe is trying to show to you. This could have been someone who was your child in a past life, or they were your parent. They really, really sucked at it. You were technically more mature than your parent, but because you guys weren't able to resolve the karma, you kind of magnetized each other back into your life. And unfortunately, sorry to say, it is kind of up to you to make the decision. And I think you're okay with that, but you're looking for external permission to know you can jettison this. There's the trauma bond. What do we have down here? The world. Okay. Okay. The universe is trying to give you an out. And there's something about being childlike versus childish that's really going to benefit you, because we got Eight of Swords. That's this card here. Like, you are bringing something to an end, and this is sort of the finale. This is the last episode. This is sort of like you've been through a TV series, and the very last episode is either going to end on an epic note or it's really going to tank. You know, in some ways, that's a little bit of TV culture. When we end a series, like, that's a death. There is something that's coming to an end. I feel like you want to end something off on a good note. What do we have right here? King of Wands. Yeah, that's definitely this person's energy. The Lovers. So we got the Lovers up here and the Lovers down there. Like, this person's really attached to you, but I think it's not you personally. They're kind of attached to somebody within your energetic frequency. Remember, I was saying, I'm kind of calling you out on your bullshit. Why? Because as of this channeling, we wrapped up the Scorpio full moon a few days ago, and there was something about that specific full moon, which, you know, if you see this a lot later, it was mid-May of 2025. And that moon really asked us to, can we just face our bullshit, to call us out on the things that we lied to ourselves when it came to relationships and what a good relationship was supposed to be. Because some of you really thought that there was true love here, but this person couldn't make a fucking decision. And because you had true love for them, you wanted to give them space. It's like, well, I don't want them to want me if they don't want to want me. Like that again, there's these tiny little feedback loops that, you know, the universe is trying to use its magic to release you from, so you stop getting accidentally obsessed with this. Because again, you're being brought back to the past. If we see the Six of Cups in the future, it means that you gotta go back and look at the past. I'm gonna get one more card here. Two of Pentacles. This person isn't regulated and they're really imbalanced. And I think you've given them more than enough time to get their shit together. And I don't think they're actually taking advantage of this particular situation. So I have the moon and the world. Like, they can kind of, oh God, no, no, no. Oh my God. It's only one moon and one golden sun. There's a long after everyone. And we're going to go back and to do this old song. It's a small world after all. Oh my God. Like, this is the stickiness. It's a stupid nursery rhyme that gets stuck in your head. I'm sorry, but that's this energy. They're stuck singing the same song over and over and over again, and it's cute the first 1,000 times, but there's something about this is the finale. It's like, okay, I'm done. It was cute the first 1,000 times. This is somebody who, it's like, that behavior is cute if you're 5. It's sort of cute when you're 15. It's not cute when you're 50. That's this kind of energy right here. This is somebody who has a little bit of Peter Pan syndrome. They don't want to grow up. You tried your best. Like, can you just give yourself a little bit of credit? You tried your best, but being constantly tied, because these are lovebirds. Have you seen lovebirds? Like, first of all, they're so cute. They're always around each other. But the lovebirds, they don't really care who they're snuggling up with, so long as they have someone to snuggle with. So in some ways, they actually don't care if it's you that gives them attention. They'll just go to anybody who gives them attention. Like, I'm gonna totally call out my ex-husband because I don't talk to him anymore. My ex-husband is gay. Well, in theory, he's gay. And it's more that it's not so much that he's gay. It's more that he found a community that would be able to give him any kind of cozy, lovey feelings and not give him a chance to grow up. Because the group of people that he hangs out with, they all want to be, you know, stuck in a perpetual childlike state. That's okay. I know many of them. and I send them my love. But it's more that he found a group of people that'll let him not grow up. And it's if he found a group of women who were like that, he would get the same satisfaction. He just wants attention. That's this kind of person that I'm talking about. And because I think you kept your value on, well, I can show love, I can show nourishment and nurturing and comfort. And yeah, you can, but once you take the blindfold off and you start looking to the future, you'll actually recognize how this is a common theme. Like if you're constantly attracted to adults who behave like children, you need to look at that because there's a more mature relationship that once you break free of this, it's going to reveal it to you. And whatever energy this is, it's a brand new beginning. It's solid. It's real. Like this plus this plus this equals that. There's something about you manifesting a healthy relationship that's not drenched in karma. Lovers. Holy shit. We got 3 lovers. So first of all, there's a little bit of a love triangle joke going on in here. Judgment. Okay. So there's something about you gotta release something, and it's sort of as though you felt bad that you had to release it. Like if you're on the twin flame journey, detaching and releasing the counterpart, that can be very difficult. You saw the best potential within them and they still not chose to be an egoic bastard. They still continue to behave a particular way. And you wanted to give them a chance to grow up. And you wanted to give them the space to grow up, so you held yourself back. And that's no judgment. Like a lot of us accidentally do that because you really thought that this would be the be all and end all. But the universe is actually showing you something different because once you're able to just detach from it and realize, okay, you know what? I'm tired of being a mother. I want to be a lover. Like, because we have so much lover energy here, like this is the masculine and the feminine. Like, even if you yourself identify as gay, like, a lot of relationships, there's someone who's more in their masculine, somebody more within their feminine, and, you find the balance in between. But you're being asked to find some semblance of harmony within yourself because the more balanced you are, the more balanced a new counterpart, new soulmate, like new friendships are when you start interacting with them. Because your standards were a little bit low for this person, and this person is totally okay with their low standards. Yeah, 5 of Swords. That's what showed up underneath here. 5 of Swords. The Star. You're being asked to detach. That's it. I don't know who this person is. I see this person as my ex-husband. I see this person as my twin flame. I see this person, as like a bunch of other people I've tried dating over the years. Like, that's how Barry's is perceiving this particular energy. So who is this for you? Because intuitively, you need to detach. It's time to let go. Wow. This doesn't ask for you to become way more self-sufficient because you have a lot of nurturing feminine energy. And this energy is no problem siphoning it because they don't know how to access it themselves. They don't know how to access source consciousness, but you do. And the separation had to happen, whether if you initiated it, they initiated it, or if it was mutual or not mutual, depends on whose side of the story you ask. The separation had to occur because this person was siphoning you because the only reason they want you around is for their attention so that they can stroke their ego and other things too, just to be a little bit rude about that. Tell me more about the 6 of Cups. This is going to be a bit of a long reading, but I hope you guys enjoy that. Sometimes, because I find that the average view is like 7 minutes. I'm like, maybe I should cut down these readings. And it's like, no, fuck it. If this is benefiting you, I want you to get as much information as possible. Like, yes, I do provide in-depth tarot readings and I do provide Reiki energy healing services. But at the end of the day, this stuff's fun to look at. I as a diviner, having a chance to look back even on my own history and trying to look at it from a third-party perspective, it's important so that I can help you, so that I don't get my biases way too mixed up in your energy, because this is your journey and I want you to be able to honor your path and how it is that you want to go about your spiritual journey, accessing your intuition and understanding these feedback loops that you find yourself stuck in. Got 3 of Wands. This energy did show up a little bit in yesterday's reading. Daughter of Cups, yes. I think some of you thought that this will be the be all and end all. Like when I married my ex-husband, it's like, yes, this is it. I'm finally with my husband. It's going to be great. And he got mono within 3 or 4 days of our marriage, and it was shit ever since. I really thought it's like, well, like, we finally got to the good part, and then everything went wrong. Like, that's kind of another indicator with this particular dynamic that you need to look at. It wasn't meant for you. There we go. Yeah, this mother of swords, she's a cold bitch. Barry's is mean, guys. Five of Wands. Like, have a cold look at this. You're not being a bitch about it. Well, you can be a bitch, but as long as you self-identify as a bitch, that's kind of what's important at this time. Just see it for what it is. Because you might have somebody show back up in your energy. This could be somebody you know, somebody you don't know. How are they behaving? Oh, hi. Hi, I want your love. Oh, can we do things? Like, this is somebody that, they're not on your level, and just honor that they are not on your level, and you shouldn't get them mixed up too much in your energy because you're learning how to finally anchor in and establish yourself as this King of Pentacles. What can you release? Nine of Swords. Where can you focus? Temperance. I don't think I need to technically clarify, but let's work with it. Like, I'm really getting for Nine of Swords, just get some rest. Get your, like, I'm hearing sleep cycle. Get your sleep cycle re-regulated. Like, there's something about, like, again, my ex-husband's energy, it doesn't have to be an ex, but this is just sort of how the universe is showing it. When I got married to my ex-husband, I had a little bit of a nice nighttime ritual where I would read a book, and when my eyes got heavy, I would fall asleep. And some days that would take a while, and other nights I fell asleep pretty quickly. But he would get angry at me if I didn't turn off the light on his time. Like, this guy was very, very selfish. And I ended up just giving up the idea of reading altogether. He's like, well, go into the other room if you're going to read. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I'm using this to calm my mind down. I'm using this to get myself ready for sleep. He didn't care. Why? Because my ex-husband's a narcissist. But for you, you changed your habit and your routine to cater to this energy. Like, whoever this is supposed to be. And suddenly I'm feeling hot and flushed. Yeah, we've got Son of Pentacles, Mother of Pentacles. This is someone you're learning to grow up while this person never did. I think when you got together with this person, this is a teenager. It's like more of a teenage mentality. And you really were working towards becoming the Father of Pentacles, but this person stymied your growth, and they've siphoned you. Like, you can still be a teenager and be a mom. That might be a literal thing for some of you, and that's totally cool. But it's sort of like, oh man, this is like, I'm not saying this is literal, but it's kind of like you were getting ready to become an adult, and then you got pregnant, and it was with somebody who manipulated the shit out of you. And you had to completely change your entire life's trajectory for a very long time in order to, some ways it was to take responsibility, and in other cases, it was to appease this very selfish, childish, wow, I'm suddenly angry energy. Got Daughter of Swords, Daughter of Pentacles. Like, it's time for you. You're the owl, and they're the fawn. This person has a fawning trauma, people pleasing. And they only go towards people that let them stay on the same level. But you're leveling up. Some of you need to have a conversation with this person, and you need to have them on the conversation with where they are at. Not being technical about it, maybe not even being accusational. You might need to write something down in order to get your thoughts balanced out, because we got some temperance right here. So that's where you can focus on, because I feel like this temperance card will inform you on how to release this. Because for some of you, this is just an old paradigm that's stuck in your brain, and the mental block needs to be released. For others of you, this is someone who's physically within your environment that you need to let go of. And it requires you to have an adult conversation. They're not going to have the adult conversation. They'll just delay. They'll blame shift. They'll accuse you of being selfish. Like, this person doesn't get it. So you need to have an honest conversation with yourself in order to be able to move forward from this. Five of Pentacles. Judgment came back. So it was showing up here, if I recall correctly. Um, this person's going to go out of their way. This is like a little bit of the warning from the universe. If you need to actually confront them, they are going to do whatever it takes to blame you and make you feel alienated. And if you guys are part of a community, they may start a slander campaign to make you feel like shit about yourself. Let them. If that's what they want to threaten, this is more of a threat. This is words, not action. Although the King of Swords can be a little bit more about action, but you're the adult here. This is you being discerning. Let's have a conversation about it. I'll talk with you on your level. But if they decide to escalate, you know that you can cut them down in a non-karmic way because this owl is fucking pissed. The moon. This is the void. This is no longer avoiding. This is sort of like, well, I'm going to make sure that you don't get anything out of this. And it's like, let them. There's nothing for you in this. It's just childish. Like, you're being real about this, and this person is being dismissive. Some of you, it's going to be very important that you get some professional guidance. Take that where it applies. Others of you, this is just a habit just in your mind. Like, yesterday's reading, we were talking a lot about clairaudience and claircognizance. Some of you have guides that speak to you through your clairaudience, and they're not great for you. They're actually giving you bad advice, and they're making you afraid of moving forward. You need to dismiss those guides. You can write them a little letter, or you can like use your claircognizance to speak directly to them and say, "You're dismissed. Thank you for your service," and then close the door behind you. It's going to be important for you to be way more intentional about your mind rather than allowing things to invade your mind, having a semblance of discipline and control. What's the hidden energy? 3 of Cups. Yeah, these are the guides in your mind that you need to dismiss. And these are the people in your 3D reality. It's time to just let them go. They just want to party. And in a lot of ways, they're not even involving you with what's going on. Like these people, they got a thing. You know, they're the ones who are worried that they're going to lose control in reality. They're the ones who would accuse you of being selfish for taking care of yourself. But the moment you detach, like, I'm going to warn you, when you detach, you need to detach fully because these people, they will stop giving you eye contact. These are people that will snub you in public. And that shouldn't stop you, but I want you to be mentally prepared because if you get snubbed, these people are showing exactly who it is that they are. And because you stood up for yourself, they cut you out. These people suck. We got the 7 of Cups, High Priestess. You're going through this so that you can really understand that your intuition was correct. Sometimes we have to go through it in order to prove it. And this is one of those particular cycles. Yeah, 10 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. End it and don't hold back. Like, that's what this energy is saying. Just end it and don't hold back. Like, these people, they're just going to continue to be the way that they are. And if they want to snub you publicly, shit talk you, you're divinely protected. Because you actually do have the upper hand, even if nobody else believes you. This community is making you believe that you're alone in your belief system. But true freedom is knowing that you can have your own opinion, that you can have your own belief system. The United States, the country that I am currently living in right now, lives in a wound of saying, well, I want to have freedom and the freedom to speak whatever it is I want to say. But these people around you who are trying to surround you and make you think otherwise, they have no sense of freedom. They don't believe they can have their own independent thought. Why? Past life karma, intergenerational trauma. Bullshit. That's their journey. It's time for you to detach and go on your own journey. So, to finish off today's crazy ass message, what kind of energy can my viewer embody at this time so that they can feel comfortable voicing their truth to themselves, being clear about what they want as they go forward on their path, and be able to eject this bullshit from their life? Ooh, Lyran Stargate, ancestry, courage, wisdom, and empathy. Chances are you are a star seed and you are very powerful. 46 to 46. Your ancestors, whether they are cosmic or they are part of your DNA lineage, many of them are surrounding you. And the ones that are well, the ones that are watching you overcome, are sending you angelic assistance at this time. Have courage to know that you are a generational curse breaker, that you are capable of profound empathy and wisdom. And this is a gift that should not be wasted, and it is wasted on the young. take advantage of this time to get your ever-loving shit together and access your gifts, knowing that you do not need to embrace things that cause doubt. You only need to focus on things that bring you courage and strength. I'm just saying, wow. Well, whoever it is that you are, damn, I sincerely hope that this helped. Thank you so much for sticking around. Like I said, if you need any in-depth guidance, I do provide tarot readings as well as live one-on-one sessions. All of the information you need will be in the description below. Otherwise, when I see you at the next one, I'm wishing you peace, love, and all the berries.